Yeah, I hope folks are enjoying the morning show as well. So make sure you get in there tomorrow. We're going to start with some NFL football.
Great. Get the NFL board underway here. We've got a game coming up on Thursday, so keep an eye on their show. Tonight, over at 7:40 Eastern Time on ESPN, we've got the Raptors hosting the 76ers. It's the 76ers now moved as the favorite since the opener at -2, total 212.
Yeah, so I'm going to take a look at the total in this game. And it is the lowest total on the board here today. The Raptors here, they're averaging about 105 points a game, 76ers about 108. They're also sitting at 15th and 26th in field goal percentage. Neither team can really particularly rebound all that well, which kind of, leads to, basically, lots of back and forth possessions, eating up a lot of the clock. 76ers, they're not really good on the road here either. Each of these teams also having, trouble reaching 100 points a couple times here, even in the season. We're able to do so, thus far. And then if I take a look at just the last three games between these two, 76ers are averaging 103, and that would be on defense. So they are only allowing their opponents to 103 while they're scoring 107. And then you have on the other side with Toronto, they're only allowing 103 to their opponents while averaging 105. So I think this one, is pretty right on with where that point spread kind of sits. Maybe right on for the total, but I just think it's a little bit, too high here in this one. I'm going to take the under 211.5. The under is 10-4 in the last 14 in Toronto. It's 4-1 in the last 5. 76ers themselves, they're under 5-1 in the last 6 overall. And then also, it's 6-0 to the unders in the Raptors' last 6 Wednesday games. So yeah, taking a look at the under here, Tony, in this one today.
All right, Mindy here on the 76ers and Raptors under total of 212. Of course, this Toronto team, they are a defensive-minded team under Nick Nurse. They don't have the three-point shooters like they've had in the past, so they really rely on their defense and scoring around the bucket. One thing here with the Sixers team is this is their second road game of the season. Their first road game was pretty rough. They're getting pounded by Boston, give up some points.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I said they're not playing particularly well here, on the road. Plus with these guys having, those really low shooting percentages, to me, it kind of has that feel for kind of a sloppy game. Or if you're taking a look at, just being defensively, they don't I'm going to say sloppy shooting wise, but defensively, they both play pretty good defense. I mean, they rarely turn the ball over. So in that sense, it looks like they're probably going to move the ball around, slow the pace, look for good shots. But again, I think there's going to be quite a few misses. And so that will cause this one to slow the pace down a little bit. That's why I'm heading to the under here, Tony.
Yeah, you're looking here at the Raptors holding teams about less than 108 points per 100 possessions. And the 76ers, the slowest pace in the league. The Raptors, 27th in pace. So we got the two slowest paces going head to head here in this one. We got the 76ers and Raptors under 212. This one to have a start time here of 7:40 Eastern Time. All right, Mindy, let's go over at Tony'sPicks.com for today's action. Of course, we got a lot of action here from the NBA tonight. A handful here from NHL. Heading to a football weekend beginning tomorrow. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, so hit just a couple of bad breaks yesterday. I was like 33 seconds away from a couple hockey, victories. Just kind of didn't go my way. So I split yesterday. Been kind of hanging in here over the week, but not yet able to push it over for profit. So we're ready to go today. A big card in the NBA. I do have 5 plays up there, a 5-pack, so you can definitely go ahead and get that guaranteed. Planning on, like I said, having a big day in the NBA. Also having, I have a guaranteed pick also in the NBA that you can check out. And then I only have 1 play, or maybe I have 2 plays. I might have added 1. 2 plays in hockey here tonight. We're looking at some money line here. I have a small card, so don't have a whole lot of plays. But yeah, it should be, some pretty good games here, especially after the night we had in hockey last night. It might be a little bit of a letdown. Had a really, a lot of really good games there yesterday. But instead of checking out, a smaller pass or something daily, why not try something a little bit longer term, a 3-day, 7-day, 30-day pass to get the bigger bang for your buck. I like to play quite a few games. I am, a volume player when I, like to sports bet. And so I feel pretty confident that I can usually come out ahead with those multiple games that I play. So hopefully you'll go ahead and jump on board. I'm still positive in the NBA, in the NHL, in Major League Baseball. So we're ready to get back on that again here on Friday. So yeah, things are looking good, Tony.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Mindy Hahne over at Tony's Pick. You see the numbers here: 620 units of profit in MLB here over the last 30 days. World Series here starting here on Friday. Great record here in the NBA and NHL, showing positive results here over the last 30 days. So get on board with Mindy Hahne over at Tony's Picks. Guaranteed best bet of the day right now from Mindy over there at Tony's Picks tonight from the ice. Also, Mindy here with a 7-pack of plays, putting together an NBA and NHL together in a big 7-pack. A lot of individual plays as well. Best bets here from the NBA. Some 5-packs here from the NBA. So a lot of action here from Mindy. Of course, probably your best value here is get with the longer term passes. If you get on board with Mindy's 3, 7, or 30-day all sports pass, you get all of Mindy's premium plays for that period of time. You select when you go over to our handicapper page and you make that purchase. As we'll scroll down here, you can see the individual plays here that are for sale. Of course, those are profit guaranteed. The 1-day passes, the 7-packs, 5-packs, those are profit guaranteed. Must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credited back into your account for site credits. That's what profit guarantee is. As you scroll down here, you'll start to see the longer term passes, the 3, 7, and 30-day all sports pass. You get that weekly all sports pass right here on the left. You get all of Mindy's premium plays for 7 days. It'll include all her Major League Baseball. We'll get you much of the coverage here from the World Series. As we'll get you, let's see, Friday, Saturday, game 1 and 2. When we get into game 5, we'll get you about first 5 games with that 7-day pass from the World Series, as well as all her NFL. We got all her college football, NHL, NBA. Of course, this is the time of the year where all these sports are overlapping. So it's a good time to get that 7-day all sports pass. And of course, that promo code will save you some money here, 20% off that on all of the passes there. But we'll do the math here on the weekly pass. That will save you $36 when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout on that 7-day pass. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link in the description. Click on the All Cappers tab, and then you're going to land right here on this page, Mindy's profile, handicapper profile page, where you can go ahead and scroll and shop and get on board. Bottom left is that 7-day pass, so get signed up. All right, Mindy, as always, great having you on the show. And we know you put together we put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Picks Mindy, and of course, lots going on over at on the channel here as you and Ramon with the morning steam Saturday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern time.
That's right. So you can check me out at Twitter at Tony's Picks Mindy, where I have 2 NBA games here. More free picks. 2 NBA picks today on my Twitter account, so you can go ahead and check that out at Tony's Picks Mindy, where you can go ahead and click a follow, go ahead and hit the notifications button, and then, maybe retweet. So we're trying to build up that social media presence. So go ahead and, click over to Twitter and get that done. And then also, make sure that you catch Mindy and Ramon every morning, Saturday through Thursday, where you get all of the opening lines and you get all of our free picks for the day. We go through each and every game on the card to get you into the best situation that you can, to do your due diligence, to get your picks in. We came up with a lot of winners yesterday. Had some folks that were happy in the chat because they got in on some Bruins, they got in some free picks. A couple that didn't like where it went. They got more of the losing side of the morning steam. So we always try to make sure we get quality picks out to you guys, give you enough information so you can go ahead and make your picks throughout the day to have a winning strategy here for sports betting. And it looks like Khan here in the chat wants a shout out. So Khan, make sure you watch our morning show, and thanks for watching today. Game Day Picks.
That's right. Khan gave you the shout out there. Of course, Game Day Picks. Of course, you can check out Mindy and Ramon here on Saturday through Thursday with the morning steam at 9 a.m. Eastern time. You can also watch the archive version of the show. It's up there right now in full show length. And also, individual plays are clipped out and put up there for you. Very helpful for the night games, right? Because everybody focuses on those early starts. A lot of night games. Go back in there and check them out. And if it's more convenient for you, since everybody carries their phone, they never leave their phone. The phone is never left. It's like your wallet now. It's always with you. It's never out of your sight. You can also tune in to the show here on our podcast. Every pick is in podcast form over at Tony's Picks Podcast. All major platforms We're getting a lot of listens. I've been looking at the stats here.
Good.
People like that feature there. We got your phone. I know at this hour, many of you are at lunch at work watching the show. Well, guess what? Now when you drive home, you can listen to the Morning Steam 1 hour plus show with an entire full card breakdown with picks from NBA, from NHL. And of course, they delve into college football as well because they got to get all those 47 games in. And then they spread it out over the week like I do. So you can see it in full length here in the Morning Steam on your drive home tonight. Complete game breakdowns and picks from the major sports today on your way home. Look for the Morning Steam, the full show on the Tony Speaks podcast, available on all major platforms. All right, Mindy, as always, great having you show. Keep up that great work, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Yeah, we had a lot of consensus picks today, so make sure you check that out. You don't want to miss them. We'll see you tomorrow, Tony.
See you tomorrow. Mindy Hahne here on Game Day Picks.